Lots to talk about in the news, so let's get right into it. Donald Trump spent the entire weekend furiously lashing out at the FBI on Twitter over the Russia investigation. Don't worry, I'm sure he's still got to play golf too, but that was mostly what he was doing. Now, after critics said that one of Trump's weekend tweets seemed to suggest obstruction of justice, Trump's lawyer, John Dowd, came forward and said that he actually wrote the tweets. Yeah, his lawyer wrote it. How convenient. By the way, I should say, anytime I tweet something that you guys like, that was me. Anytime a tweet proves that I'm guilty of a crime, that was Reggie. Okay? It's just we've agreed it. I mean, there's no way this story is true. If they're going to lie when Trump tweets something stupid, go with something more believable. Go with Eric Trump got hold of his dad's iPad. We'd all believe that. When reporters questioned the story, Trump took his usual approach, blame Hillary. He said, quote, Hillary Clinton lied many times to the FBI and nothing happened to her. Nothing happened to her. She lost the presidential election to Donald Trump. I mean, nothing happened. She wrote an entire book called What Happened. That's what happened. Meanwhile, James Comey, the FBI director that Trump fired, used his Instagram to troll the president with a photo of the sunrise and a quote about the truth. He wrote on Instagram, he put, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. I mean, for a photo where the sun isn't even up yet, that's a lot of shade. Now, I know it seems strange, and I think it's strange, all of these important figures just using social media like this all the time, but apparently this is how the United States government works now. The president posts policy on Twitter, high-ranking officials troll the president on Instagram, then it all goes to Congress for a final Facebook post, just as the founding fathers intended. It's... but Comey's... But Comey's serene Instagram post should be very reassuring to Melania. Like, it should. It proves life is way better after Trump dumps you. Like... In other news from Washington, late Friday night, the Senate passed the largest tax overhaul in decades. And they really tried to rush it through. Republicans were frantically making handwritten last-minute changes to the bill behind closed doors. This is what the bill looked like when they voted on it. I mean, the Senate, genuinely, they passed that. If your doctor wrote a bunch of notes like that all over your lab results, you wouldn't be like, cool, I assume all these scribbles just mean everything's fine, nothing to worry about. Moving on, according to Donald Trump's former campaign manager, Trump's usual McDonald's order, and this is just for one meal, is 2 Big Macs, 2 Filet-O-Fish, and a chocolate milkshake. Yeah, that's not a meal order, that's an assassination attempt. Here's the amazing thing. You know how they found out? It was handwritten in the margins of that new tax bill. 2 Big Macs, 2 Filet-O-Fish and a chocolate milkshake. Here's Trump's big mistake. I know a little about this. You've got to order 2 drinks. If you order 2 drinks, people just assume it's for you and a friend. 1 drink, they know it's just you and your feelings. And finally, we thought this was interesting. Workers at a cathedral in Spain discovered a 240-year-old scroll hidden inside a secret compartment in, and I promise we're not making this up, they hid it in the butt of a statue of Jesus Christ. Don't worry, the scroll was 2-ply. For extra comfort, it was fine. The scroll was a written letter by a chaplain in... It was written by a chaplain in 1777. They brought in some experts to decipher the message, which was found in the statue's butt, and the exact words were, "Ah, made you look." They found an ancient secret message in a hidden compartment in Jesus' butt. Can you imagine that? Even Nicolas Cage was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that movie.